Hi, in this video I will show you how to put together the free moving box SVG file from Simply Crafty SVGs. So this is a pretty basic freebie, it's just two pieces. I'm using, you could just use regular cardstock, but I decided to make it thicker and look like cardboard. So this is Cricut craft board. So it's a little bit thicker, so when it folds I had to use the Cricut Maker double score in order for it to score, but it's kind of harder to score. So if you want it to look like a real box, that's the reason why I did it. So I did it because somebody wanted to use it. They wanted a moving box, and I thought, oh, what a good freebie. This is the real size that I'm going to show you, but this is 50%. This is a different, kind of a test one, but you can see they go in the back of my truck, or the delivery truck too would be good to put in the back. So it just is a little box that opens just like a moving box, and it just kind of flips under. This is based on some moving boxes that they use in Denmark. Anyways, so here's my own version of them, just for a little gift box, so you can put whatever you want on the side. So we have these two pieces, and we want this part to be on the top. Then we just have these two tabs. So those are really the only, you want to make sure it's scored well. Those are the only things we're going to glue together, except for maybe the last part, and I'll explain to you when we put it together. So we're going to go ahead and just glue this tab underneath the other one. And when I'm dealing with a thick material like this, it's a little bit more difficult because it's so thick. So I'm going to line it up, so with this section, and up to the fold. So it'll be more defined fold if you're using like a cardstock. Like I said, there's a double score wheel for the Cricut Maker, and since I was using their craft board, I thought I'd give it a try. It's meant to be folded the other way, but the way it was on the mat, it actually tore some of the inside part, so I decided there's some tears, I didn't want that to show. And then we'll just fold this over. And this craft board is harder to fold. So if you do use something thick like this, you just need to make sure that your areas to glue are nice and secure, because you can pull it apart real easily. You see how that just lines up here? So the rest of it's just going to be folding, except like maybe a little glue at the very end. So you could do a lot of these flat and put like, since this is the actual size, you could put anything you want. You could say happy birthday or something like that, or like a home, like a new home. Something like congratulations on your new home. That would be a fun purpose for this. Or to put it in the back of one of our, put little gifts in the back of the truck. One of the trucks that we, that you might make from our company. Or another company. So the way it goes, so we wanted this to be on the bottom right now. I'm going to make sure I'm at a good angle. We're going to fold this solid piece in right here. So you want to do this all carefully. It's going to be harder for me because of the thickness. So I fold it all the way in. So fold it flat. And you'll see in a minute. I'm trying to show you. And then we fold these in, and it just goes like this. Okay, so it just sits on the bottom. Now I'm going to reach on inside. I'm going to fold these back so you can see. There's that one that I folded back. See, don't do that. This is really brittle to use, so I'm not going to redo the video for that. So if that's not going in, I'm just going to fold it in. I'm going to hold it. Hold it up while I do this. But because this is cardboard, I'm going to tear it. It's fibrous. So now I have that held. Go from this angle. It's really not that hard. I'm just trying to get the right angles for you to see this. So I'm holding this up and I'm pushing this in. So now we want to fold these little side pieces up. You can see those fold up. It's folding up. And it's matching to the sides. And then we fold this piece that we folded up the first time inside of it. So that's the piece that we folded down to make it solid on the bottom and pulled those sides up. And this should match up. Those little pieces we pull up come up on either side to match up with the opening. So, and you can see there's no glue down there. I mean, if you wanted to add glue, you could like just kind of slide it in. But at this point, we don't need anything. The last thing you're going to do is just to fold these in. So this is where you may need a little spot of glue right here. So I'm going to fold them in. And if they don't catch at the bottom, I didn't put little tabs, but you can see that with the thickness it might catch. But what I say is just add a little bit of glue right here. Since this is more of a gift box than it is an actual moving box, let's just add a little glue, flip it over, do the same on the other side. And I'm just making sure that the handle matches up. So you can put as much as little as you want. I just want it to hold. So I'm folding it over. Looks like a moving box. So I made it this side so you can make it this big is the biggest. And then I believe it's 4.5 inches wide. Let's see. Yeah. And then you can shrink it down if you want to put it in something like the back of the truck or something like that. And the way it closes is really simple. These kind of, two of these flaps go underneath. Like that. So it's a self-closure. So really, you know, it's not really difficult, but it's kind of a fun one. I mean, you never know. You could use this for just a little gift box, and so when the person gets it, they could just open it like that. So how fun is that? Or you could put, if you wanted to go all out, you could put like Amazon. I can't do that. That's copyright. But personally, you can do whatever you want. You could put a company name, and that would just be fun. So if you did like this little freebie or any of my others, I would appreciate a little thumbs up below. And or subscribe if you can. And I thank you for watching.